Hey guys, Urban Turban extravaganza. How are you guys doing? Good to see you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming here. This is Urban Turban extravaganza. What does this mean? It means I cook you a nice dish. I talk to you about spirituality, mindfulness, healing. Today we are dedicating the show to Kobe Bryant. Happy birthday, Kobe, Mr. Virgo himself. Hello, the Virgo. You Virgos, you love to be very focused. You love to be very judgmental internally, but you win championships. When you really love something, you win championships, and you really work hard at it. And Kobe really worked hard at what he was doing. So we congratulate you, Kobe Bryant. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you had my Chana Masala, Kobe, he'd be winning 6 or 7 championships. You feel me? If you had my food, you'd be winning 7 championships. I ain't mad at you. I was just down the street. You know, I was waiting for you to come to the Urban Turban household. I was waiting to teach you meditation, but Phil did that. I ain't mad at you, but you know, listen, Kobe, you starting a fund right now, 100 million. You know, you want to come by? I'll teach you meditation. I'll cook for you. Urban Turban, cooking extravaganza. Okay, so we're gonna make chickpeas today. Chana masala, garbanzo beans, and roasted tomatoes. Let me show you what it is. This is the diced tomatoes. Let's do this. Half a can of this. This is great for you. Garbanzo beans is great. Really great for you. 7 grams of protein, and we're going to use one of these. 50% less sodium. It's only like $1 or something. This is what this does is, when I'm anxiety, when I'm stressed, when I'm feeling anger, I put the spices in together, and I put some red onions, and I'll show you in a second, garlic and ginger. And what this really does is really soothes my body. Kobe, you should call me, baby boy. This could have helped you out when you had your injury. Could have helped you out. Could have won 6 or 7 rings, 8. Could have won 9 rings. If Michael had the Urban Turban food, he'd be in space. He wouldn't even be in Space Jams. The brother would be in space. Okay? He'd be in space. Let's keep it real. He'd be meditating with me. He'd be in space. Forget Space Jams. He'd be jamming actually on Mars right now. If he had my food. Let's keep it real. Urban Turban extravaganza. So we're gonna do. Let me show you what we're making right now, and we'll get into it. This Chana Masala. This is very cheap, less than $5 to make. It's great for the soul, great for the body. Red onions, ginger, garlic. We're gonna cook it for a little bit on medium heat. Okay, and I'll cook it for a few minutes. All right. And then, look at myself. Ooh, looking good. Tall, dark, handsome like Kobe. Tall, dark, handsome like Kobe. Okay. So we're cooking that onions. Let me open up. We got some spices. Maybe, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to introduce you to spices. Got to introduce you like a starting lineup. Starting lineup for spices. Red chili powder. We call it cayenne pepper. Come on, man. This is going to dominate. This is going to dominate. Ooh, child. Spices are good for you. You know who likes spices? The next president of the United States, Miss Hillary Rodham Clinton. Loves spices. She loves Indian food. Hillary, baby girl. Miss President, Madame President. Come over to the Urban Turban cooking extravaganza, and we'll talk. You and me. Invite Bill if you want. You can invite Bill. Okay? Donald, don't call me. Donald, you're not welcome. Don't call me. Cumin powder. Smells great. It's amazing. Cumin's good for the stomach as well. So cumin powder is always good. Turmeric. You have seen this before. This is from Southeast Asia, actually. It's not just from India. They use turmeric in Thai food. You know how you have Thai food, Thai chicken, and you know how Thai chicken's always like yellowish. Okay? Turmeric. This, if you have diarrhea, you have gas, you have stomach problems. Turmeric. Okay? Coriander powder, amazing for you as well. Put a little dice of this in it. Smells amazing. Coriander powder, good for the soul. The anxiety. If you have anxiety, you have a little coriander. You won't have anxiety anymore. That's why I told you, Kobe, you should be having this. The Virgo you are. What else do we have in this puppy? I don't want to use that. Cumin seeds, kind of like cumin powder, cumin seeds. I like the seeds a little bit. Put a little bit of the seeds in, they smell good. And, okay. So let's do this. Let me start putting these spices in. So let me show you, okay? So the first thing I'm going to put in, I'm going to turn the heat to a little bit lower, because what happens is when you put the spices in and you overheat it, the onions burn up. This is the cumin seeds. If you were here, you'd fall in love with me. The smell. Woo! Smell, feeling good. We're gonna put next up, hello, the turmeric, the yellow powder, which is great for the stomach. Put about a teaspoon of this in here. Okay. Hello. Hello. We're gonna put a little cumin powder, half a teaspoon. Hello. Hello. I don't know what Colby's thinking right now. He's thinking, Jude, I gotta be in the Urban Turban extravaganza. I feel you, buddy. Colby, I got you 100 million, man. You wanna put a little bit of red chili powder? A little red chili powder. This is in honor of Madame President Hillary Clinton. Look a little bit more, because I love spicy food. I love spicy food. So spicy is great for the skin. So is garlic, and spiciness is great for the skin. It has sting. See that? And see how it looks nice and dark, but it's not burnt. You want it nice and dark like that, so it's not burnt, but it looks nice and dark. You feel me? So that's coriander. So okay. So what we have in here is half a red onion, ginger, garlic. We have 2 cloves of garlic. We got a little bit of ginger. We got coriander powder, cumin seeds, cumin powder. Sorry, red chili powder. For the spices, great for the skin. Spices. Sometimes people can't have spices. I understand that. I don't feel bad for you. You know, you don't want to look as good as me. I hear you. Turmeric. This is the Urban Turban Extravaganza is dedicated, by the way, today. It is dedicated to you, Colby Bryan. Colby Day, we are dedicating it to you because I know you like Indians, you like Indian food. You're in the tech world now, $100 million. Congratulations, baby boy. Happy birthday. Virgo you are. Focused. Colby's going to be, listen, some of you guys think you get one off. Colby's going to be very successful in business. That Virgo mind of his, I'm telling you right now, that Virgo mind of his, that brother is going to look over every application. So you think I'm joking. He's going to look over every application. Mark my word. I'm going to just put some... Every application. Water this a little bit. See me? I'm going to water this a little bit. He's going to look over every application. You feel me? And so let's put in the garbanzo beans. And we'll mix it in with the onion. So you got garbanzo beans and the onion. So we're going to cook this for about a few minutes. What we want to do first is cook this for a couple minutes. Put the heat up a little bit to medium. We're going to put a half a can of tomatoes, diced tomatoes, or maybe even a quarter can of diced tomatoes. Quarter can of diced tomatoes. And what we want to do at this moment, we're going to put a half a cup of water. Or a quarter cup of water, sorry. I like it a little bit watery. And we just leave this on medium heat for about 10 minutes. And, well, 5 to 10 minutes. So, question of the day is, someone asked me this the other day. How do you deal with, let's put this right here. So I had a friend of mine who asked me the other day. She said, what do you do when you're having a tough day? And my friend's going through a divorce right now. And after 10 years of marriage, she found out her husband was cheating. And how do you go through a divorce? How do you go through that? How do you go through days when you have tough days? Let me give you 3 ways to go through a tough day. We all have tough days. First of all, that's 4 ways. Once you realize that you will have a tough day in life. There are days where they're stressful. There's days that have anxiety. There's days that have pain. There's days where things I don't think are going great. They're in the mind. I'm shooting this right now and I do have some anxiety and stress. Sure, I'll say, oh, this is great, and Kobe, we love you, but there's a little fear inside of there. A little fear of the rejection and stress, and a little fear that I won't make it anymore. So, first of all, you got to understand that stress is normal. Anxiety is normal. Fear is normal. Trepidation is normal. It's all normal. We have moments of great success, and we have moments of great stress. That's just life, so that's normal. The second way to really work with it is, what I want you to do right now is I want you to look back in your life. And I want you to think about events in your life, just recently, just this year, 2016, where we're 75% done. It's almost September, so we got October, November, December, 75% done. And I want you to think about all the things that went well. There are things that went well. You might say, I hate my job, but yeah, you might have met someone at your job that makes you smile. Maybe your friend that you got along with better. You might say, I hate the place where I live. Yeah, but your neighbor, you might get along with that person. You say, oh, I have no money. Yeah, but because you didn't have money, you had to stay in. Because you stayed in, you watched that great Netflix movie that you really enjoyed. Or that great Netflix TV show. Strangers, hello. Love you, strangers. Love you. Come on, the Urban Turban extravaganza. Kobe come first. Then Madam Hillary Clinton. And then strangers. So look back. There's so much greatness and goodness. But yet we focus on the gossip. Because when gratitude ends, gossip begins. And a lot of us spend so much time on gossiping. Oh, he rejected me. She rejected me. Look at this person. Look at that person. Yeah, but what we got to do is look internally. And that's why Kobe won 5 rings, because he looked internally. He looked at himself internally. He didn't spend time gossiping. He worked. And once you're grateful. So it's so easy to be like, oh, I'm down. Well, look at the things that worked out for you in this world. Look at this year. 9 months. Things have worked out. Things have worked out. Even if you had to move. Even if you got broken up. Even if you got your heart broken. Even if you have a job you didn't like. Even if you had low money. There are things that worked out in your favor at that moment. Maybe a Netflix movie. Maybe you even have Netflix. Holy crap. You have a computer. Hello. Maybe you watch a YouTube video. Hello. You can watch a YouTube video. Hello. So there are things that worked out in your favor. Number 3. First thing, realize you're not the only one that's stressed and anxiety. It's normal. It's life. Number 2, look back in your life. Look at the things you're grateful for, events that have happened. Number 3, look at the people that have helped you out. There are people that help you out all the time. You don't realize it. That guy at Rite Aid who checks you out. The beer you have. Or maybe the coffee, Starbucks barista. Can you imagine if you didn't have coffee in the morning? Can you imagine if Starbucks was closed? People would lose their minds. They're so used to it, you see. So that person who you might take for granted is really helping you throughout your day. The person on the farm who's plucking the strawberries and the oranges and the kale is helping you get the shake you have every morning. The neighbor who is calm, right? Who's calm and quiet and collected is helping you fall asleep at nighttime. If you really look internally and you look externally, you realize that life is really in your favor. That I don't believe in rejections, I believe in redirections. You were redirected. Can you imagine if Kobe was in North Carolina? Can you imagine the Charlotte Hornets instead of the Lakers? He came out a year later. He went to Duke. He wanted to go to Duke. He decided not to go to Duke. Can you imagine if that happened? Thirdly, realize that, it's really not about you. It's about the universe. we make it all about us.